everybody, welcome to the 2014 edition of Kelly Clips. My name's Kelly, and today's story we are going to tell involves my grandmother and a Nickelodeon show that I will never ever forget. So, throughout the years, I got to travel the country as a Nickelodeon host. It was awesome. I traveled all over the country, through pies, dump slime, every kid's dream. Well, this particular show I was doing was You Pick Nick, and it happened to be going on in Burlington, Iowa. As luck would have it, 15 minutes down the road from my grandmother. So we worked it out to where the tour bus would pull into my grandmother's house, I'd stay at my grandmother's, and then I'd meet up the next day at the show and do the show, and Grandma would drive home. 3 o'clock in the morning, we arrive in Fort Madison, Iowa, as planned. Grandma comes running out. Well, she couldn't really run. She came out as fast as she could. She was all excited. And there was a tour bus there, a big, huge tour bus in the middle of Fort Madison, Iowa. It was a big deal for my grandmother. Of course, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, so nobody saw, but my grandmother loved it. Next day, I hung out with my grandmother. Then we hopped in the car. Me, her, and Celeste, her friend, headed over to Burlington, Iowa to get ready for the show. When we got there, I gave them like the grand tour of the backstage, and they were loving it, showing where the slime was made, and did the pies, and all the different fun games we were going to play. Then I sat them down at the craft service table because I had to go do a sound check. And let me tell you, they were thrilled. Not because I got to do the sound check, but because they got to sit at the craft service table, which was like an all-you-can-eat buffet. So I do my sound check, I come back down, I get them, I was like, listen, you guys, we got to get ready for the show, let's get you in the stadium. So I sit them down in the stadium. They were all ready for the show to begin. I run to the backstage to get ready to come out and do the show. When I go backstage, nobody's there. I'm like, oh, this is really weird. Nobody's here. What's going on? I go back outside the stage doors. Everybody's hanging out outside. I'm like, you guys, show starts in just a little bit. Shouldn't we all be in places? And they're like, listen, Kelly, show's on hold. I'm like, really? What's going on? Like, well, there's a bomb threat. I'm like, what? A bomb threat? You're kidding me. Like, no. Some joker called in a bomb threat. Evidently, he does it all the time. They're not worried about it, so we're not worried about it. We just have to wait for the police to come and give the okay. So, nobody was concerned that there was a bomb threat, except for me, who knew that my 90-year-old grandmother was sitting inside the stadium waiting for the show. Well, I'm like, okay, listen. I have got to hatch a plan to save my grandma. And I can't make it obvious, but I got to get her out of that stadium. I was like, I got it. I'm going to make a non-suspicious announcement about the show being delayed and somehow relay a message to Grandma to get the heck out of Dodge. So I came up with a perfect little scenario, and here was the sound. Here was what I was going to do. I was going to go, all right, hi kids, welcome to You Pick Nick. Listen. We're going to start the show in just a few minutes. We're getting that Sliminator ready. But before then, you just sit tight, hang tight, and wait for the show. Nothing strange is going on at all. All right? Grandma, run! All right. Well, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. And I said, brilliant. I'm going to do it. So I get ready to march in and do my announcement. By then, the show had been called back on. Everything went on as usual. It was a great show. Grandma loved it. We slimed a kid at the end. Happy New Year. So that was the great story of the day my grandmother got to see the Nickelodeon show in Burlington, Iowa, and will forever live on in Nickelodeon history. So you guys, that's my clip for this month. If you enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe. We will see you next month with another funny story. Until then, eat lots of food over the holidays. Happy Christmas, happy Kwanzaa, happy everything. Bye, everybody.